And I talked to them. Everything. She was like, I can cover it.
Alright guys, I am finally finished with my ICU night shifts and I am on to the newest adventure for this Caffeinated-VET. Let's get started. Woo! Trip. I had forgotten I had my pocket knife in my backpack, and it got caught by yeah, I think. Well, really lucky with this thing. It was the old beat down there. It was like 10 bucks. It did well for service purpose. Anyways, we're about to start in 20 minutes.
Reported safety information card for use of life vests on an infant. We will distribute additional vests if needed. These fabulous flight attendants are coming by to make sure that your seatbelts are fastened, seat back and tray tables are in their full upright and locked position, and all those carry-on items are shoved completely underneath the seat in front of you, leaving the area around your feet clear. Smoking is...
In Detroit and met a wonderful couple on the plane. They actually, one of them is a member of the main leading group donated to the Leader Dog for the Blind Foundation. I'm going on externship and now I got to go find my ride from the center of Detroit all the way up to North Rochester. I think this is my place. There we go. Guys, I am here at Leader Dog for the Blind Foundation, LDFB, Leader Dog for the Blind. Sorry, I am tired. I have been traveling for the last 24 hours and catching only a couple hours of sleep at a time, plus also getting off a night shift. So, main room. Kind of like college dorm. I'm gonna have a desk set here, got an extra chair, just stacking away that. Also have clothes hung up. You guys would find this funny. This half of the closet I literally washed and partially dried before taking off from my parents' place. Like only an hour before getting to the airport. Yeah. Anyways, they have a daily training schedule for the dogs who, when the main trainers are here. I'm currently as a guest staying in one of these residencies. On the outdoor, they actually have an external space into the pavilion. Whoop, you can't see through there. Let me show you. So they got their outdoor pavilion here. Nice little part there. Dog pens for the dogs to like get walked, get taken care of. I can come back in. Chill out here, so I have a place outdoors. They have a cafe. They got a full commercial kitchen. Also, mini fridge, and I got a full service bathroom. And they replaced my toiletries for me, and my towels, and my bedding. They're treating me like I'm a client here, and they even had the night RA fully take care of me right as I got in. My driver from Metro Cars, wonderful man, may even said that I had apologized for sleeping on the half part of our drive, and he just simply said, he's like, "Sir, that is like a great feather on my cap." 1, man's language, impeccable. 2, very nice man. Very God-centered. I liked him. I had nice people on the flight. I think I'm going to enjoy being at this place. I need to get some sleep. So I'll catch you guys next morning. And you guys can get ready with me for my first day and my externship here in Rochester Hills, Michigan. It's actually kind of an awesome place here. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but this place is centered around human service. It's a very godly centered, like, active service. I'm so happy to be here to get this opportunity. I'm gonna grab a snack and get coffee, and then we are going to prepare for our first day. I can't show you everything. That's kind of how it works. You guys know how it works, but I think this is gonna be a good time. So, come on. Beautiful bridal 8th, first day. Just had a great breakfast, small but good, full of protein and fruits. So here we go.
I'll send you a text. It's a ladder shelf. It starts out this wide and then it gets narrow up here.
Right.
It's for display.
Stuff like that. Okay.
Alright, so I just finished my first day here at Leader Dog for the Blind, LDFB. I had a wonderful time with Dr. Wilson, Dr. Smith, and Dr. McRae. Learning fast, I've actually learned something cool. I learned pin hip. Pin hip's a way to actually assess hip dysplasia in dogs. Honestly, I actually like it here. They have an amazing time. Also, check this out. Full on truck. You guys can go look them up if you're in the surrounding area of Michigan. I'm right now going to head back to my house, get changed. Well, house, dorm room, get changed, and we're gonna go from there. So, here we go. So guys, back at the apartment space here. About to get dinner, but real quick, want to show you what I've been working on. I've been working on my call logs. Not call logs, sorry, my actual case logs that I have notes on, and I'm about to enter my last one of the day before getting dinner. My last one I need to enter is not a full dog that presented, but we were looking at a dog that presented a while, was sent off for referral, and we are taking on the refer back case because the specialist had decided to go to surgery. It was originally a trauma that caused breaks and issues in the ulna and radius, creating, when it was plated and fixed after the actual break, created a malunion and actually fused the two bones. So now the surgeon had to go in and actually split the two bones apart, and then actually on the ulna, since it was fused and causing the radius to bend and put tension on a bone to make it turn outward, what happened was they had to put two different slots of breaks in the ulna and fix it. It's a phenomenal surgery. It actually immediately released the tension on the limb, allowed his muscles to work better now, and the pain immensely drops after that. I like doing veterinary medicine. It's great work. I did some reproductive stuff with Dr. McRae. Dr. Wilson, Dr. Smith showed me some amazing cases. Got to log a lot of stuff. I can't wait for what the next day brings, and if any emergencies come in, I'm going to be on call for those. So I will log this, and then I am going to be going off and getting dinner. That's what I have. As always, catch you in the next one. Okay. Caffeinated Crew, I am done with day 3 here at LDFB. I just also did my workout, as you saw. After dinner, had a Durango chicken. In truth, that just means I don't know. It seemed like baked chicken with tomato cheese, green onions, and mushrooms. So, regardless, I've been getting full. The food's been great here. I've had a little bit of a small gym I can work out with, so I'm getting back into my gym routine. And I started seeing appointments by myself, so that was kind of an awesome adventure. I got case logs running. I have 2 more days of my first week to get finished, but I'm going to finish out this video shooting with you guys. I don't know what else I'll add to this portion. As you guys can see, I added a little bit of seeing the little puppies on the display of the first part of Leader Dog. When you walk into the entrance of the clinic in the actual training facility, I also added in meeting at the Polk Residence Center, meeting some of the clients. I have dinner with them, and of course today was the first day they got their dogs, so I got a little video of their dogs just kind of chilling out. I've never seen a puppy room so quiet and calm in my life. I've never seen a large adult kennel calm and quiet in my life, except the breeding stock. Male breeding stock goes different. As much as they get training, male breeding stock dogs still have a little bit of wire, if you know what I mean. I did breeding exams with Dr. McRae. We had a specialist come in, and here's a kind of funny thing I learned. Labradors and Goldens can be discounted for breeding with a similar heart defect that I have. If you've been on this channel long enough, you know I have tricuspid valve insufficiency. My tricuspid valve doesn't open and close, it just stays open. Meaning, I have blood from my first chamber go into my second chamber freely, and when my second chamber tries to pump it into my lungs, it kind of backfills to my first chamber just a smidge. That said, the kind of cool part about it is I recognized what I saw when they did the echocardiogram. I'm like, hey, that's like me. Well, granted, they had already spoiled it and were explaining it, and I'm like, hey, that's my mind. But I can, I've seen an image like this before, because that's what I get imagery of when I go into my cardiologist. I thought it was kind of a fun, cool thing with veterinary medicine that God kind of gifted me of, here's a little thing you're going to find cool. And now you can understand a little more, just a little bit more, why I said you have this. I don't know. It's cool. Anyways, so I did that. I saw pup exams, new intake exams, did some dentistry. I'm liking it. It's a different kind of way of doing practice, but the entire place here is service-based, and I can feel my heart full of how this entire process is meant to serve people. And it's seeing so many, and it's surrounded by so many other people trying to serve people. From the dogs that raise them as puppies to the inmates in our prison pup program that raise dogs at certain ages to certain points, so they get to feel like they develop a skill and contribute to society. To the veterinary team, from the doctors to the technicians to the assistants, to the volunteer workers, to the full-time workers, those that do at the front desk, client communications, all the way to the back of those who are taking care of the pups and the dirty messes in dog care. The entire system. Those that are training people to orient themselves, O&M therapists and interns, to those that are training them, the dog training instructors, to the coordinators of those who are cooking our food, providing us with lodging, and doing so much else while we're here on campus. Everyone is just so committed to doing a good-hearted thing, a Christ-like centered thing of taking care of others. Yeah, this is where I'm meant to be. This is what I'm meant to be doing. I can be sure of that, because I can know my spirit is filled. At least for this moment, and that's good enough for me. As always, stay fit, stay faithful, stay caffeinated. God bless. I'll see you next week, nerds.